Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Nikki and Brie Show. And if you want to see videos of today's episode, then you can head to all our social platforms, the Nikki and Brie Show IG page, TikTok, Facebook, and on our YouTube channel. Also, something fun that we're going to do in today's episode is answer some of your voicemails, DMs, and comments. But if you have more things you'd like to ask us or tell us, please call us at 833-GARCIA-2.
I'm excited for this episode.
I am so excited.
But you know, everyone, yes, welcome back to our show, the Nikki and Brie Show. And you know, like Brie said, today we are doing something special. We are answering your questions, comments, and DMs because we haven't done this in a while. And I feel like we really need to. I'll see a lot of questions, whether it's on social media or get asked in person. So we just need to open it up. And, we do love when you share your stories, your love, and yes, even your hot takes. I like that.
I do.
So we thought, why not dedicate a whole episode to you, our listeners, because we love you all so much.
All right.
So Brie, I just say,
without further ado.
Well, yeah, let's just kick things off with all the good stuff because you all send us so much love every single week, from sweet DMs to hilarious voicemails. It's so fun when you get to hear it, like the voice with it.
I love it. It's my favorite.
Love it. Yeah. And we just want to celebrate our Bella Army and highlight those voices that make this community so strong. Bella Army, we just don't know what we'd do without you. So we want to highlight you. So I say we dive into that.
Let's go.
All right. Well, let's listen to our first voicemail from Naomi in Virginia.
Hi, my name is Naomi. I'm calling from Virginia. I've been a fan of you guys for my whole life. You were the first women wrestlers that I really fell in love with and who made me fall in love with wrestling. And I just wanted to ask Nikki specifically, since you are on your comeback right now, did you go into it having any goals for this comeback and what you can get out of it, or like not what you can get out of it, but what you hope for your character in the ring to go through? Or did you just kind of go in it with a blank mindset, hoping for whatever the writers give you?
Ooh.
I love you guys so much. I love you, Brie, as well. Hope everybody's doing okay.
Oh, and Naomi, great question. All right, Nikki, take it away.
Yes. It's crazy because at first, when I was coming, I didn't know what to expect when it started. And then I knew what my first direction was. And then that all changed with Liv. But as far as me personally, like one thing I knew that I wanted out of this comeback, and I still do, is one, to get back into my strong shape and my wrestling shape and to get to a place where I used to be many years ago. So physically, that part. And then it was to get myself into the wrestling place of this new era. Like, okay, how far can I push myself beyond my comfort zone, and how can I hang in this era? Like, who I am as a wrestler and in the ring, like, am I going to change that? I've always been more known as a powerhouse, and that slightly changed when I came back from my broken neck. So in that way, I had to change, some of my moveset and change, what I was doing in my craft. And now I know I'm going to do that again. I want to change. And what was funny is in the beginning, I wanted to keep Fearless Nikki as Fearless Nikki because to me, my comeback was more about being nostalgia and, okay, here's this Hall of Famer and this legend, so let's just keep her as is. Like, that was my mindset. And you know me, I'm a marketing machine, so I wanted to keep what was marketable, what people recognized me as. But now being in it, I'm actually wanting to kind of change her a little bit. I think it would be a lot of fun. I do work with creative every week, hands-on. I love being hands-on. Everyone there is hands-on. It's actually very different than before. Even when we do promos, we used to get handed something, and it's way different now. It's really cool. You just sit and you talk about it.
It's awesome.
They give you the basis of the idea, but then everything is different. Like the day of it was never like this before, and it's really cool. So I'm really excited to then maybe now push Fearless Nikki in a different direction. Like, obviously, you know, deep down, I would love to go back heel, but it's so much fun to have the challenge of being a baby face in this era that is a very different era. So that's been, you know, that's been something. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's to come with it.
I agree. And, you know, it's interesting because when you think of comebacks, you always, you know, think to yourself, like, I know for me, like if I were ever to, it's like, you know, when you step into your 40s, you have your kids, you do a lot of thinking. There, you know, I don't believe in midlife crisis, but I believe you do kind of reflect, you look back. And especially when you're an athlete or you coming from an industry where, you know, when you have kids or the older you get, there is disruption. It's hard. It's hard to hang. It's hard, all those things. So it's fun to come back and see, like, can I hang? Can I, like, am I the person I was, you know, over a decade ago? Like, can I change this? Can I do this? It's like, that's a really great part of life, and it has to be so fun for you.
Oh, big time. I think that's, obviously, let's just say if I wasn't a mom or any of that, your whole focus is just the comeback morning and night. And I'm going to be really proud in my next era of life looking back and going, whoa, you did that whole comeback while keeping your son first and being this badass mom, staying as an entrepreneur and doing your things with your companies and just all the other things in life, right? And so I'm excited for that. And I'm excited that at the end of it, I really want to be like, whoa, that was really cool what you did.
I mean,
do you know what I mean? So I have time and I want to see, I want to see that with my character as well as my in-ring work. I'm excited for all that.
And let's be honest, when we're 60 in Italy with our Aperol Spritz, we're going to be talking about all of this.
Oh my gosh, all of it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel it's really fun. And just even today in my training session with my trainer on different things he brought in, you know, after I told him about the match, and it was just neat. It's amazing that even in the gym today, how he pushed me, I was like, oh, I mean, it was so hard. My past 2 days have been really hard. And then today even, and he threw in stuff that like, okay, we'll be lifting like this. And as we transition over here, it will make you feel as if, you know, you're in a match, then we come back and lift, you know, like how he set it up. It's just, he's so genius and so good, but it pushes me to be prepped for all that.
Yeah, girl, you better work. I was at the coffee shop getting my cold brew.
I know. He's like, where's Brie? Mm-hmm.
Brie's joining next week. She needed a week off from Paris.
Yeah.
I literally needed to catch up.
Yeah, you did.
All right. Here's a DM from @healing_tribe_vibes. I have been following you guys for 13 years.
Wow.
Now in our 40s, I am the same age, half Mexican, and from Scottsdale, AZ. Yes, girl. What is the biggest regret you have in life? For both of you, 100% authentic transparency.
Ooh. Biggest regret.
You know, I actually, and I don't know if it's because with this wrestling talk, but I guess a huge regret was the way I felt like I needed to come back when after, I mean, I was 7 months postpartum, maybe at that time, maybe 10. And I think because we were filming both reality shows, they were really pushing me to be like, get back in the ring. Let's do like a Brie comeback. But I did not feel ready. And I kind of just let everyone plan everything for me. And you know what's interesting? Dwayne Johnson just had a great interview when he was just at the Italy Film Festival saying like he was doing everything for everyone else. And now finally he's going to start to do movies for himself. I kind of felt that because I go for so long, I did everything for everyone, especially when we were filming the reality show. I felt obligated, like almost like I owed everyone something. So if someone asked something of me, I just did it without thinking like, do I want to? Am I ready? I never thought about myself.
Yeah.
So I did so much for so many people to make like a people pleaser mentality.
Yeah.
That I think I did a disservice to myself until I got into my 40s, you know what I mean? And I was like, wait a minute, actually. The only person I'm going to be pleasing is me, my husband, the fam, but overall me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
Totally.
I will only do things that I want to do. And I honestly feel zero obligation to make anyone happy or do any of that.
Totally.
Do you know what I mean? But I definitely like, it was neat seeing Dwayne talk about that because I'm like, you know, sometimes you might feel alone in that type of feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I felt like him. And I felt like that a decade ago. And I felt, I was the first total diva to have a baby. It was the unknown for everyone. I mean, I
kind of were at that time the first wrestler being in it.
Well, and the thing I'll never forget after WrestleMania when Triple H were having a conversation and I was like, you know, I'm not going to resign because Brian and I really want a baby. And I didn't know like you could stay on calendar and have a baby. Yeah. But honestly, I was filming 2 shows at the time. There was a lot going on.
A lot.
You know, so yes, that would be my regret.
Wow. But you still crush, so please, you know.
I did.
You did.
But at the same time, I was on...
You inspired a lot of people. I remember that. People, I mean, that's why your cheers were so loud. Like,
it was tough being out there.
I know, but people were so proud of you and you inspired a lot. So don't forget that because you inspired a lot of people.
Well, that means a lot. All right. We're going to pull a comment from @Ciana is a Gemini. And that's @Ciana. So @Ciana is a Gemini, which we know Geminis. Hi, my name is Ciana. I love you so much, Nikki and Brie. I've always looked up to you guys since the very beginning. You guys have made me such a strong woman as I am today. Oh, I love that. You have been my idols and forever will be. My question for you both @Nikki and @Brie, what is both your favorite pasta dishes and why? Oh, girl. Okay, so if anyone comes to Napa Valley, you need to go to Bottega, and there is a pasta dish there called Sophia Loren.
Oh,
it's simple. I'm talking simple as you can get. A simple olive oil with marinara sauce. Tell them to make it spicy. I crave it. It's the simplicity of it, but the flavors, and I think that's what it is. They make homemade marinara sauce, right? So the perfect amount of garlic with the olive oil, and then you add it must be a chili oil they add.
I love chili oils and pastas.
All the right flavors you want in your mouth when you're eating pasta.
I love a good bolognese. A good homemade Italian bolognese, and then sometimes to add a little spicy chili oil. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. But those are our favorite.
A good glass of wine.
Oh, a good one. Like we're talking,
red, I'm talking,
you know.
Yeah, red. Preferably go Italian.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. So if you guys are ever in Napa Valley, Bottega, Don Giovanni's are like our 2 spots when we're craving pasta.
Yeah.
Like make no mistake.
Don G's is so
Every
good.
single pasta you'll get is delicious.
And I like Scala in downtown Napa, which isn't far from our speakeasy, because they make that one that's with like white wine or whatever.
That one's so good.
The clams and
like a seafood pasta.
It's like, that one is ridiculous. And the garlic, and there's something else. I crave that one.
Yeah.
So that one's really good too.
Who just got hungry?
Yeah,
I don't. Okay, we're going to go to another voicemail. Lindsay from Central Pennsylvania. All right, Lindsay.
Lindsay from Central PA. I have been following you girls for a very long time. I love the fact that you are still doing your podcast and letting us know updates. And Nikki, I'm so excited that you're back on WWE. But I was just wanting to know, have you updated your vision boards? What's current on your vision boards? Have anything come true or to fruition? So let me know what's on your vision board that hasn't come true yet or that you hope to come true later this year. Thanks.
Ooh, love that.
Love that.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Yeah.
All right, Nikki, let's hear about the vision boards. What's going on in Nikki's, manifestation world?
Manifestation. So, I feel like a few things have happened. I'm trying to, I have to think. I want to
go bust it out. We know it's behind us. We know it
is right
upstairs.
That door. No, it's right upstairs. Oh. It's moved. So when I'm trying to think, definitely, one thing that's on there that I hope that happens is to get nominated for an Emmy as a host. So this is when Barmageddon was consistent, and then so I'm just hoping that we get me and you, or just me, I really want to host another show and something that's consistent. So that is definitely on the vision board, and to get me to that place. So that's there. And what was crazy was I had the Twin Love poster, and I had it like, will be picked up on Peacock or Netflix. And then it was crazy because Peacock was about to have had a meeting for it, but then they had too many dating shows, but they wanted it. So that was like cool. That came out of nowhere. So even just to have that, I was like, that's the vision board. Yeah. So that came true, at least the meeting part. And then I'm trying to think, and then Bonita's picked up a lot of distribution. That's been on there.
Right. Which, speaking of, really quick, mark your calendars because we will be in Las Vegas. We're going to be at Old Red Thursday, September 18th. And then on September 19th, we're going to be doing a really fun girls' night at the Palms at Ghost Bar. So just mark your calendars for that.
Yeah. So I guess, that stuff.
I feel like there's something else. There has to be.
I know.
I feel like I saw you pin something. Was it a hot man? Ooh, that's what it was.
No.
Yes,
I
saw
did
a guy
not.
That
She's
was
lying, by the way.
With like big muscles.
I have no man on my vision board because I don't want a man.
Well, let's get a magazine. I'll cut some out for you.
I want to have men to flirt with and maybe a casual hookup, but I don't want a man. But no, I don't have a man on my vision board because I truthfully do not want to be in a relationship at all.
I agree.
But I have some people I'm texting with and it's fun and I want to.
Oh, she does.
I want it to be way more flirty. So it's a slow build.
I love those slow builds.
Me too. It's cute.
Well, that's good. Well, if anyone would like to know what I put on my vision board.
She asked you to.
No, I haven't, I just got new closets. Like we just put in some new, different, so I can have better organization because I'm OCD like that.
Yeah.
And so
I've been telling
the vision
you
board's
to get
been
California
away.
closets for so long. No offense. It's like you buy this new house and it's so amazing and beautiful. And then I look at your closets. I'm like, this shit don't match it.
Well, it's a very old home. So it did match it because it's all old, but so quaint and nice and just charming.
Very
but
charming.
yeah, I finally had to give in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I couldn't be searching anymore. So, but my vision board, actually, I need to update it. It's under my bed.
I actually need to do a major update. So
Ooh, is that what we're going to do this weekend? Wine and vision boards?
Yeah.
After this, we got to go get some magazines.
Yeah.
Print out some
I'm
stuff.
down. I've been doing the printing thing because my printing also does pictures.
Oh, that's great.
So I've been doing that, which is worked out really amazing.
Thing.
Yeah. Oh, and Birdie Bee, one thing is about to come true on there. We're right now in talks about a major, a big distributor for Birdie Bees. So if that goes through, there's another thing off the vision board.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you, Lindsay. Now we're going to head to a DM from Michelle.
Okay.
So Michelle, hey, Nikki and Brie. So my question is, what is some advice that you can give a 14-year-old like me who is trying to make it where you are today? Mm-hmm. I started wrestling because of you both, and you both really inspired me to keep going. So any advice that could motivate me to not give up would help me a lot. P.S. Will there ever be another reality show with any of the WWE women? Because I love Total Divas, Total Bellas so much. It's like my go-to show. But I love you both so much, and I appreciate everything y'all do. Aw, thank you, Michelle.
That's so sweet, Michelle. So 14, my advice would be for you. So this is like your high school years. One, enjoy your youth. But while you're doing that and you're focusing on what you want for the future, just bring in activity that makes you great at that. Collegiate wrestling, do wrestling practice, I would take theater class, so it helps with your character work. That always helps so much. Start to write ideas of what you feel like your character would be and how that would look. Maybe even take some public speaking classes, knowing that, one day you're going to be doing something live. I think all of this starts to put you in an incredible place that when you graduate high school, and whether you are in college or not, but while you're building towards this career of wrestling, you have all that under your belt. It just makes you a triple threat, makes you so prepared. and will for sure conquer. So I would definitely start to do all those things.
Yeah. And when you're down, you know, it's crazy because me who likes reading some books, and I actually just read this one book, like Outliners. I think that's what it's called. But to become an expert in something or great at something, you got to put in 10,000 hours. That's what they say. At least.
Wow.
10,000 hours. So something I always realized just from soccer and then getting into wrestling and then being an entrepreneur and then where I'm at now in business and now when I'm in meetings and how confident I feel is repetition.
Yeah.
It's the reps.
Right.
Right. And I think that's the most important. So just remembering that you're not, you know, if you haven't put in the reps, don't feel like you got to be the expert yet.
Right.
Just remember how long it takes to like actually really get there. So those times when you don't feel like you're good enough or you're like, am I really meant to do this? Just push, you know, I hate saying push it aside, but be like, no, I am capable, and get out there and get those reps going.
Totally. And as far as reality show, I mean, I hope something like Total Divas comes back. I know we've talked about this quite a bit, but like even I would love to do a reality show, especially on Netflix, to match the comeback and do something with you, like a Total Bellas, I think would be fun. They have WWE Unreal, which is so cool. And then I think to have that, which feels more like a documentary, like raw, real, like in the moment, very athletic. And then I think it's fun to have our girly stuff, you know, I think
For
it's
sure.
so, you know, hopefully in the future, I think that would be so cool. And I think there's so many girly stuff on Netflix that thrive, like shows, that I think a show like ours would do well.
Well, yeah, exactly. And Nicole and I love producing. So even if we're not on cast, like we would love to produce like the women of WWE.
I want to be on cast.
Whatever.
I do.
You crazy.
Thank you, Michelle. Good luck to you. Hopefully we'll see you in the ring one day.
All right. Next DM is from Elizabeth. Brie, ooh, me.
You.
Brie, I'm loving seeing you step into your soft girl era. It looks so freeing and beautiful. Oh, it is, Elizabeth. Do you feel like Brian played a role in helping you get there? Or was it more about steps you took for yourself? What's been the biggest shift you've noticed since embracing this new chapter? Well, Elizabeth, I have to tell you, I mean, I definitely, loving this new era of my life. And you know, the thing about Brian is I think Brian and I were drawn to each other because we both love this life and live this life. It's why we started talking, actually, you know, getting in conversations, because it was about the environment and it was about, you know, crazy stuff like gardening, recycling, like just hippie talk. And I think that's why we fell for each other. I mean, I know it. And so definitely it was before him that I was always in this world. But when you are with someone who has the same morals, beliefs, values, that's just going to help you grow and just make your light shine even more. You know, no one to sit there and make fun of me for wanting, you know, to do this or do that. It was someone who actually, you know, stepped in and did it with me. So to have that kind of support will always make you grow. So definitely that. And also like, you know, I had never canned before or I never made jam before. So those were things I definitely learned from Brian, and so fun. But right now, the era I'm in has been fully me. All the steps getting to where I'm at right now and today have been me and my wants. Like I make jokes to Brian like, hey, come on my YouTube series. You better. But he won't, because he's like, I'm not a clown. I'm not just, you know, going to go entertain. Even though he yesterday had an idea. He's like, ooh, I really want to come on your series and do this. And I'm like, ooh, okay.
You just got to let it happen organically.
You know, so he has a couple ideas. But, you know, I think the one thing I love where I'm at right now, everything just feels aligned. And I know Nicole and I will talk very spiritual at times on this podcast, but you know, I think it's very important in life when you recognize when you feel like everything has lined up and you feel purpose, but you feel really happy. You know, I don't feel stressed. I feel like really great. I wake up every morning, like even this morning I go, oh my gosh. Like I looked in the mirror and literally said this. I didn't say the oh my gosh part, but it's how my brain like kind of woke up. And I go, you get to have fun today. You get to go to your favorite coffee shop. You then will record with Nicole, which is so fun. We're going to go grab a really yummy lunch at this place we've been dying to go to.
New spot.
Then I get to pick up the kids. I'm taking them to get ice cream, and I'm going to make and I'm going to make these fun snacks because I'm a soccer coach and we have a soccer game tomorrow. And then after that, I'm going to go record this really fun thing with Baron Davis, and which is featured around wine and cars and coffee. It's all it's going to do is be fun. And I'm like, so I'm working today, but it's all fun. Like to me, that means like everything's aligned.
Right.
And I made sure to look in the mirror and say, like, how blessed are you?
Right.
You know?
I love that, Brie.
I know. So yes, I'm very much embracing this new chapter. I feel
and we see
like
it
so
and I
much.
love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see.
Yeah. All right. We're going to pull a comment from @Bonita _. And Bonita is spelled BXNITA. Love it. So Bonita's comment is, when would be the next Bonita event? Especially in New York. I want to meet you two beauties soon. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
We're
You just said in Vegas. That's next event.
She asked New York.
Oh, in New York specific. But the next Bonita event is in Vegas in a few
Las
weekends.
Vegas, which we're going to have a lot of fun.
New York, yeah. Maybe something in the fall, but I don't know. It might not be till spring.
I don't think it's going to be till spring 20.
Yeah.
We are looking to doing something, but honestly, Nikki and our fall is already booked. You guys have to go to Bonita's, go to our Instagram and our website because we have a lot of stuff going on at the Speakeasy in fall that we'll be doing.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're in Las Vegas, September 18th, 19th, and then New York is going to be like 2026.
Yeah.
But we're going to get something cooking.
We'll get there.
That's right. Okay, next we're going to a voicemail by Kyle in Jersey.
Kyle.
Hi, Nikki and Brie. My name is Kyle, and I'm calling from Jersey. I think you guys are icons, legends, and I think you're incredible podcast hosts. But I've always felt like you guys would also be absolutely dominate the talk show scene. So I'm just curious if you guys would ever be open to hosting your own talk show if given the opportunity. Coming to my head, I don't think I've ever known of any, famous twins that had their own talk show. So just out of curiosity, would you do it if the opportunity was there? Bye.
Aw, thank you, Kyle. So, Kyle, that is on the vision board. That is like something Brie and I want to do. I mean, I guess we're almost later in life.
We always said 50. No, we do.
In the next era, the next decade of our life, we think that's perfect when the kids are older, because the one thing with talk shows, it's a dream of ours, but you need to be LA or New York based pretty much.
Pretty much.
So that is definitely, Brie and I have spoken about that. When the kids are older and we can do that, that's when we'd want to do that. Unless, I mean, now though with streaming platforms, you actually can film one in like a few weeks and film a season. So I would do that as well.
Yeah. We definitely.
So you know what? It could be in this era. It is in our thing.
We're going to be the first twins to have a talk show.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my gosh, that's what I'm putting on the vision board.
First twins to have a talk show.
There you go.
I love it.
Sisters, too.
All of a sudden, Mary Kate and Ashley come out next week.
No, they're
Just
not.
kidding.
They do not want at all.
No.
But no. So yeah, that's actually
All right. Go to our last
Thank you,
few,
Kyle.
Brie. Yeah, thank you, Kyle.
We definitely are going to.
Yeah. All right. So we have a few more left. So a comment from Dimitra _21, Brie and Nikki. What's a moment when you had to push yourself and step outside your comfort zone?
You go first, Nikki.
Well, goodness. I mean, I've had quite a few in life. Starting young when I did track and I made it to regionals and I was the youngest one to compete. That I remember that feeling of stepping outside of my comfort zone and pushing myself. And being, when I had to go compete, I had to be away from everyone, and it was just a lot.
Yep.
And then I feel like, making it in the WWE, we really just pushed outside the comfort zone. Like it was a brand new world and learning it from every different angle and trying to earn respect. So that would definitely be another era. And then another one, would be becoming a mom in a way, just
For sure.
So those are like the three that come to me like first.
Yeah. The first one that popped to my head is when I took the public speaking class in college. and to get in front of everyone and like do it. I remember I was like shaking.
It was always so hard, right? In class, like to do those like speeches
and like butterflies in my stomach.
Yes.
And then also like you can't help but like your voice is like nervous. And you're like,
oh, I hate when that happens, when your voice sounds nervous and you're like,
why?
Voice, can you just not sound like this? You're making it worse for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
But I ended up getting a good grade, and you know, I feel like there was definitely a lot of things I needed to work on, but I actually like afterwards felt pumped.
Yeah.
And I felt good. And
that'll be me with some promos even. Like you're really pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone for stuff.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I even think of like the first time you and I ever had to do like a motivational speaking event and like getting in front of everyone. And I'm like, the hard thing is like to inspire everyone to, you know, I'm like, everyone wants to come here and leave with something. And that's,
right.
That's like nerve wracking. So you really got to get out of your comfort zone. And, so that, I'm trying to think what else. Like, I mean, there's been time. Even doing the X Games, I'll admit. Majorly out of my comfort zone. Because I didn't want to fail anyone. I was like so excited to be there, but also, you know, it's not like I did any of those sports. So it's, you know, that definitely I was out of my comfort zone, but loved it.
You know, there's nothing like when you push yourself outside of your comfort zone, and no matter the results, like that feeling of achievement. Like I did that. And because there's only so many things in life that could give you that feeling. So the nerves that hit before I go out to a match or a promo, not a lot of things in life can make me feel at that level, right?
For sure.
And that was just like, it took me back to those nerves of regionals and how that felt. And then some of my big soccer games and some of my first matches, even at FCW. There's, for me, a lot that have taken me outside of my comfort zone have been athletics and what I do as an athlete. And I love that. I can't believe I get to still feel that in my 40s. Yeah. It's actually so incredible.
It's like that first time you're going to take a hit from that beer bong and you're like, how am I going to do it? And then you do it and you're like, that was awesome.
And not at all, by the way.
I'm kidding.
Keg killer over here. Of course, that was her pressure, feeling
like,
that.
What pressure did I feel in high school?
Well, and then the only one out of the comfort zone of being a mom, really, I mean, is pretty much labor. You're just like, well, whatever I did learn or didn't on how I want things to go, no, at this point, you are just pushing or whatever is happening and you're just going
on dates with strangers, like people you kind of meet, and then going on that date, like how nerve-wracking
it was so nerve-wracking when you were just like, it was to keep the conversation going or like,
and then when some of the dates would go south and you're like, wow.
Oh my gosh. I remember one time being on this date with this guy who was so boring. I met him from MySpace. That's how long ago it was. Gosh. Yeah. Who did not even look that much like his profile pic.
By the way, MySpace, we didn't even call it DMing, but could they privately message you?
Yeah, you message people. I think we probably all said like, oh, they sent me an email, or a message. But and it was just so boring. I remember just sitting there and like the nerves immediately went away because I was just like, this is so bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, but also like how fun that back in the day, like someone just pick you up in their car and we could like trust them not to be a serial killer. And it was like all great.
Man, I went on some weird dates, that's for sure.
I know. But how fun.
Ones. It was fun. It was really fun. You know what I thought about the other day?
What?
Do you remember Skype?
Yeah.
What happened to Skype?
All the noises.
You remember the noise
before? Yeah. That was like the OG FaceTime.
Yeah, and I thought if you're in a long distance relationship, you know, like you Skype someone.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's Skype. I wonder. They're probably like, F you, Zoom. We did it first. But see, they didn't think of the bigger picture.
Even FaceTime, they were probably like,
oh, yeah.
Just put Skype on our phones.
Oh, my God.
I'm sure they still exist, actually.
They have to.
Yeah.
You don't even know. Or they got bought out by someone and they're
or
living in Turks and Caicos and partying.
Yeah.
All right. Next is a voicemail from Ella in Buffalo.
Hey, Nikki and Brie. This is Ella from Buffalo, New York. I was just wondering, since you two are some of the most fashionable icons in all of wrestling, who do you guys think are on your Mount Rushmore of fashion when it comes to wrestlers? There's a lot of good looks out there, so I'm interested to hear who you think has the best wrestling fashion in all of the landscape. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Well,
Ella.
for the first one that pops in my head is Charlotte Flair.
I was just going to say, Charlotte's
she's
the first,
crushes
for sure.
it. In and out of the ring, she's crushing it.
I agree.
But, yeah, she's for sure on
now,
that.
are we going with like fashion in and outside the ring? Or are we talking just gear?
Well, I mean, it has to be inside the ring as well.
Yeah.
For sure. That's like the main, because she wanted wrestlers.
Yep. So
Charlotte Flair.
Then next, I would say someone I love in and outside the ring is Bianca Belair.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, her outfits and the fact that she does them all is just incredible. But I love when I see her on a red carpet. I love when I see her just at home. And I love when I see her in the ring.
Right. But I would also say Jade.
Oh, Jade's really
just
great in fashion.
always put together.
You know what I like about her?
In and out of the ring.
Yeah, because she does a lot of high fashion.
Yes.
And that's some of
so
my
I put
favorite.
up Jade.
So definitely Jade.
Okay, so we have Charlotte, Bianca, Jade, all three great, and in and out of the ring, because I think that comes with being fashion icons.
Right.
For wrestling.
Actually, Natalia.
Oh, yeah.
I love Natty's.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
I love
There you
Natty's
go.
ring gear, and I love how she dresses outside the ring.
100. Natty is always on point.
Always on point.
Natty, Natalia, Natty in the Indies. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
All the
But
Natties.
she always is like put together, has the sparkles, the accessories, the different gears. And then, I mean, she is a fashion queen outside of it.
She is a fashion
If
queen.
someone could own a Louis Vuitton, it would be her.
Yeah, so our Mount Rushmore
Of fashion icons in wrestling.
would be Charlotte, Jade, Bianca, and Natalia.
Yeah.
There you go.
That is a very dazzling
That
Mount Rushmore.
is. Geez, let me get in your closets. As Nicole knows, I love going in people's closets and borrowing clothes.
Oh, yeah, she does.
I'm the queen of borrowing.
Yeah,
and I
you
always
are.
dry clean and send it back nice.
I love it.
Okay. So our last nice comment is from @BlackWidows. And this is from X. Does Brie know how funny she is and how well she chews people up in an argument? Oh, damn. All right.
All right.
I don't know how funny I am, but thank you. And I do like to think I'm good at chewing people up in arguments. But I've also had a twin sister my whole life.
You're very good.
I've had a lot of practice.
You were like a chihuahua.
You know what it is that I spit the facts. And when you spit the facts, you're good in arguments. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a liar.
To do it now.
I'm not a liar. And that's the thing is like, so, and I rarely get into arguments, but when I do, it's usually someone starts it. I'm that person. I think I never started
You
an
were
argument.
just born with being a good arguer.
I was.
It's just, it's a part of your DNA, girl.
And I'll be someone who's like sitting and like,
And you're brutal. She can be brutal.
because I spit the facts and no one really truly likes to know the truth about them.
Look at her.
But I will say, I'm one of those people, I can be sitting having a conversation with Nicole, and if I hear you talk shit about me over here, excuse me, Nicole, and I will acknowledge the person who's talking shit. I'm not good at like ignoring.
Someone, when they did all the different videos, compiled it all together off of Total Divas on you going off on people, it was so good. I was damn, girl.
And I'm really nice.
I've dealt with that my whole life.
But I'm really nice, but you know.
But she holds a fucking grudge.
I mean, don't get on my bad side because it will be fuck you forever.
Honestly.
No, it's just, you know what it is that you told me not to waste my energy on you anymore in my life. And I don't have a lot of energy to waste. So thank you. X'd out of my life forever.
And if you ever want to feel really bad about yourself, just fire this one up because she will cut you below the belt.
Fire me up and I'll tell you every flaw about your personality. But if you find me in the garden, I will tell you all the great things about you.
Peaceful like a hummingbird.
Gosh, I should be a Gemini.
Honestly.
You know, have
Right?
the two personalities. But to all the people that send us so much love, we see it. We love all of you.
Yeah.
Every day, Nikki and I say how blessed we are for the Bella Army and all of you that listen to the podcast and constantly are spreading love. We talk about it all the time. We see it all. So we love all of you. And for our inspiration affirmation today, we did want to give something that shines on a little bit of faith, which we feel, always is the greatest white light you can get. And it's from Proverbs 12:14. And it is, if you could eat your own words, would your soul be nourished or poisoned? So write it down, really think about it.
By the way, you guys, that's the Bible. That's God. That's Proverbs 12:14. So that is from the beginning of time.
Right.
And think of how many people right now are poisoning their soul with words alone. I mean, that's deep. That's something
deep.
to really sit and think about. That is poisoning your soul.
So and social media, it can do it. There's a darkness to it. So listen, write this down and take it with you week in, week out. I'll make jokes of certain things, when it comes to the haters. But at the end of the day, when I see it, I shrug them off because I know I don't want to eat the words of, what I really feel about them.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Have a great week. We will catch up with you later. And please make sure to follow all of our social platforms at the Nikki and Brie Show, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook pages, and you can watch today's video on YouTube. We're also on Stars 109. So if you'd like to listen to us there, we would love it. Okay. Bye, everyone.